Goose TV family, what's good with it? Salute to the people. We back at it again. Another Fluence Friday, man. Y'all, I don't know, man. Obviously, y'all probably can't feel the energy. If you can, man, that's a blessing. But man, I'm feeling good right now, man. The energy is high. You know what I'm saying? The mindset is absolutely on positive side of the game. Had a pretty good day. You feel me? We're gonna get into that, but you know what's going on. You already know what it is, man. We here once again, Fluence Friday. We got some things to talk about. We got some things to discuss. We got some things to react to, man. We got a lot to get into when it comes to tonight, man. So hopefully anybody who comes up in here, man, just be ready for the ride. We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna get it started. If you do come in here, as always, man, in normal fashion, as always, you know what I'm saying? We switching things up and not, too much, but you got to be familiar with some things we're doing. So hit that like button, man, below. Comment on this joint. Subscribe to the video. You feel me? Notification gang. Do all that for your boys. Show some love, man. You got to get us in the algorithm. Keep growing. Look, I don't know what I did. Maybe I've been coming off a little bit too extra. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I've been just a little bit too real. Maybe I'm being a little bit too uncensored. I don't know what the case is, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hey, what happened? We supposed to be the fastest growing boxing channel this year, man. So show some love, man. Come on, man. Come up in here, Black Goose TV family, be part of the live, be part of the game, be part of all of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to hear your opinion. Everything's based off of what y'all think. A lot of the topics or how I base a lot of my videos is off of how you guys can respond, your perspectives, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We finna get into the nitty gritty. We got a lot of things to talk about. The first and foremost, man, you already know what it is. Fluence Fridays, normal Fluence Friday fashion. We're gonna be responding to the comments. I think this is part 4. We got some things to talk about, some things to say, and to see if I'm disagreeing with anything that comes in that manner. I also want to put out there, man, to everybody. I just want to say tomorrow's finna be crazy. You already know we're gonna go crazy for the Fluence Lounge, man. Which is actually y'all see in the title below. We definitely gonna be doing a reaction, or at the very least, we're gonna watch the pre-ceremonial weigh-ins for the UFC 276. I have not watched that yet, so I was like, man, let me watch this for Fluence Friday, man. Might as well, because it's been a minute since I've been excited for a card on the UFC side of the game in this type of way. Like I've been excited for fights, but you know what I'm saying? But I haven't necessarily been excited for cards. So I feel like that's going to be absolutely crazy. We're going to get into that. Also, too, look, I'm going to talk to the Black Goose TV family for real, for real. I know I got away from doing the community boards, you know what I'm saying, dropping questions. My bad on that, you know what I'm saying? I got a little busy. I got a little lazy. I'm going to be 100 with you. I'm going to take ownership. Let me not even make an excuse. When I said my excuse on the community board, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to be 100 with you. It was an excuse. Look, yeah, you know what I'm saying, work got a little crazy, but at the same time, I got a little lazy too. So that's not going to happen no more. I'm always going to be updating the community board with questions for y'all to go, you know what I'm saying, answer, put your perspective on, whatever it is. And the days I'll be doing that for sure is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. You always expect questions on the community board on those days, whether it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm feeling great, 5. You know what I'm saying? Probably no more than that. But those are going to be back, going crazy. I did some today, you know what I'm saying, Friday 3. So y'all go check it out. So that's back full effect. And we're going to keep that going crazy. So now, with all that being said, let's go and get into this thing, man. We're going to go ahead and we're going to be responding to the comments, man. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. Let's get it. That's the first thing we got. So we got on this inside again. It's kind of hard to see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go. Let's go on the bigger side again. Let's go. This is where we're going to be at. You feel me? All right. So this one's in. He's responding to my reaction. Hold on, let me move this over so I can see it a little bit better. Reaction to Jamal Charlo responding to Oscar La Hoya. So Zen said, Jamal got to fight somebody sometime soon. That's A level. He ain't getting younger, and his resume isn't too impressive. Now that's an interesting thing to say. I like how this particular video too starts off talking about the resume of Jamal, coincidentally, and I dropped a question in the community board basically asking y'all up until this point, who do you think has had the better, you know what I'm saying, career or resume between Jamal and Jamel? And so I'm gonna be interested to see what you guys end up saying. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the love button on that right there, the like. You feel me? And I gotta agree. As much as I think Jamal is a beast, I had to agree. As much as I think Jamal is a beast, his resume just doesn't back it up. He needs a big name opponent. All right. Let me spell opponent right. How about that? Salute to Zen for that one. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody, man. Hopefully everyone's having a good day, enjoying the time. I had a pretty solid day, for the most part. Today was Friday. Yeah, it was a good day, man. I went to work. Work actually went by pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at it at all. I won't even lie to y'all. I took a day off, man. I took a day off. I feel like I've been really listening to my body lately. But at the same time, I still be disappointed in myself. So I'm finna go crazy tomorrow. But my day was good for the most part. You feel me? But anyways, let's get back into these comments. So this is the W right side. He said, "Great show. Subbing to you now. Keep up the great work, man. Salute to you, W right side. Appreciate you being here, man. Welcome to the Black Goose family. And you already know that's what I'm gonna put. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the Black Goose family. There was nothing but love here, man. And the weekends are the best, dog. Bro, you just be chilling, having a good time. And it's July 4th weekend. So I don't know any of y'all, you know what I'm saying, got that type of job, but some of y'all got a longer weekend. You feel? That's what I'm on, man. I got a longer weekend. So I'm feeling good, man. It's a good time to be alive, man. Got to appreciate it while you here. W right side, in response to my reaction to old man Bob on Devin Haney destroying George Cambosos. He says, Pamper Bob has no filter. He keeps it a buck. Bob high as hell. He be on that good. Ordering painkillers or something. He got to take his medicine. But I think he wants to make Dev a star. If he can get Dev to resign for 3 more fights, it's to his benefit. But Bob Def is saying, what's the point? You feel me? You know why I blink that out? Because you already know we don't blink shit out. He's saying, nigga, what's the point? Man? Great comment. Love it. I love the insight that y'all give, man. Y'all really be on point with all the stuff you guys say. Great comment. Bob definitely sees, or I can type faster, the potential in Devin. But do you think Haney will rock with Bob over Eddie? Earn was the first promoter to gamble on Haney. Gave him a big bag. Get some of these right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got the misspell inside the game. So I said, great comment. Bob definitely sees the potential in Devin. But do you think Haney will rock with Bob over Eddie Hearn? Oh, excuse me, Bob. We rock with Bob over Eddie. Hearn was the first promoter to gamble on Haney, give him the big bag. And that's what a lot of people aren't talking about. Like when it comes to Devin Haney, like, of course, yeah, he went over, he signed, you know what I'm saying, with Bob Arum for this 3-fight top rank deal. But, Eddie Hearn discussed this. Like, he talked about this. Like, he personally said, he was like, yo, I saw this coming. We were fine with that, but we're very confident that he's going to come back because, you know what I'm saying, you got to think about it. Loyalty is everything. And Eddie Hearn was the first person to really gamble on Devin Haney, take that chance and gave him an absolutely crazy bag. And it's like, it's just not just a little bit. Like, he gave him over $1 million. Like, it was a crazy ass bag, like per fight. It was crazy, like $5 million. Like, he got a lot of money. A lot of money. Nigga at 20 having that much money is crazy. You know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things. So let's get back to it. You hear me? Salute to people. Hopefully everyone's solid. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. Great Friday. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the people. W right side went on the reaction to Jamal Charlo responding to Oscar De La Hoya. Said facts. The ending of Monday equals the start of the end of the week. That's a fact. Yep. That's a fact. Positive mindset always wins. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been thinking. You know what I'm saying? Every time, like, it'd be crazy. Like, whenever I do something on Monday when it comes to like this channel, because it'd be late and it's already going to Tuesday, it'd be crazy how fast the week goes. It's wild. So that's a fact. Positive mindset always. Hey, salute to W Right Side. You know what I'm saying? You came in here strong. You came in, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe and definitely, you know what I'm saying? Add to the channel. So we appreciate you commenting, man. We appreciate everybody, man. For real, man. We appreciate everybody who be coming on this joint. And pay attention too, man. We got a lot of things that we're going to be adding to the channel as well. as far as content, man. Y'all just look out for that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just gonna keep being the basic things where we dropping videos and things like that. There's gonna be a lot more that's gonna be added to it. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look out for that. Also too, man. Some of y'all was asking about the music, man. Y'all, I'm gonna be dropping a tape, like a 6 or 8 song tape, later this month. That soon, yeah. So y'all look out for that too. Free, of course. So we got y'all, but y'all just keep, you know what I'm saying, supporting the channel, man. Jose Torres, in reaction to Jose Benavidez Jr. calling out David Morrell, he said, I'll settle for Plant at the moment. We just want to see something. And so he's basically commenting where Jose Benavidez Sr. was saying that, you know, he has no problem with David Benavidez, his son, fighting David Morrell. And I believe Jose Torres is just basically saying, I just want to see David Benavidez fight one of these guys where we can see a test or, you know, put him in the fire. And I don't think it's not a criticism toward David. It's a criticism for all the PBC fighters. I think it's more of a criticism toward PBC himself. PBC as an organization, as a business, because you see how they protect their guys. They want to make as much money as they can, and that's what most promotions do. Before, you know, sacrificing and being like, this is the top dog, because once you figure out who the top dog is, you're not able to split all that money, you know, 3 ways. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it's going right now. So to Jose, I agree, but I blame PBC. How I feel. That's how I feel. Salute to people, though. You know what I'm saying? All right, this is the reaction to Floyd Mayweather Jr. saying he's proud of Devin Haney. I remember this particular video when I reacted to this because I also thought that Floyd, you know, he said some good things. You know, he was real about a lot of the things that he was saying, but also some things that he said I thought he was very off-puttish and very, you know, a little bit disrespectful. I wasn't really used to it, but Ebony Sweet had a comment to this. He ended up saying, I think you need some more context to the Haney question. After Devin Haney won the fight, a photo of him at 7 or 8 years old circled on Twitter. Floyd was his mentor and watched him grow up. So that's what was behind that question. I thought it was valid. It's a reflection of the impact of his career. I think it was annoyed because Devin Haney isn't fighting under his promotion, so he doesn't talk about him. It's all about the money. He's not widely liked because he's a cold brother. That's an interesting perspective. I've got to give respect to it. I don't got no problem with that. Okay. I'll be like, actually, let me see. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting take. Definitely respect it. I didn't realize the context to the situation, but I still stand by the fact the reporter asked a terrible question. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I know y'all got to get through. That's what we got spell check for. You feel me? Bam. Food to the people, baby. Let's go. Let's move on up. Moving on up. Reaction to Terrence Crawford calling out Jamal Charlo. See, I messed up. Oh, no. Actually, I remember that particular video he did. He called out Jamal Charlo in that particular video, saying that he'll give him that work because he felt like he was cheerleading behind his brother. I do remember that. That's actually a fact. It's not a lie. By the way, if y'all come up in here, man, please, if y'all come up here for a little bit, for a long time, man, please hit the like button because we finna have a good time up here. Man, this ain't gonna be no short stream. It's gonna be a long one. All right. So James Johnson, he replied to that particular video and said, Charlo by murder. Damn. I'm like, damn. You think Crawford would just get smoked like that? Crazy. I think it's crazy how much people really underestimate Crawford. It really doesn't make any sense to me. I really don't understand it. Like me personally, I don't understand how people underestimate Crawford the way that they do. Look, he underestimated Crawford so much. He commented twice. I'll give you a like button and the love twice. Ebony Sweet commented to Joe Joyce versus Chris Hammer is official for July 2nd. By the way, July 2nd is tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best to go Fluence Lounge for that. If I don't go Fluence Lounge for that, like I said, we already gonna go live and do Fluence Lounge for the UFC card tomorrow. We're definitely gonna react to that. We'll watch the highlights, all that good stuff. But we're gonna see because I'm gonna go crazy with it on the workout side of the game tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna be having time for it. But if I don't, we definitely gonna talk about it during Fluence Lounge. Y'all just be ready for that. Yeah, man, I can't wait for that. JoJo said he's knocking out Chris Hammer in the first round. I'm like, damn, no respect for the Ham, man. I don't know if anybody calls him that, but damn influence just called you that. It's gonna stick forever. He's a putty. You heard? So this is Ebony and Sweet's response to Aber Belonga, fined 10K, suspended 1 month or 10 months, whatever the case was, 16 months for the bite. I don't think he really tried to bite him. He still had his mouthpiece secured, but 10K is like $1 million to me. That's a lot of money. His sniper said, I respect your opinion, but to me, I think he bit him clearly out of frustration. But that's just me. I appreciate everyone's opinion, though. I'm going to put, I agree. Fight was blatant. And he admitted in the post-fight press conference that he bit him due to frustration. Damn, can I spell, though? Like, I understand. Like, I completely understand in some instances you want to back up, certain fighters, you want to, support certain fighters, you want to make sure certain fighters aren't looked in a type of way, or you know what I'm saying, you want to give the benefit of the doubt, especially for young fighters coming up when certain things are happening. But don't be so empathetic, sympathetic, whatever the word is for it, where you're really just disregarding shit that's absolutely right in front of your face. Like, don't be delusional. And it's like that's where the problem lies. You feel me? Be smarter than that. Be more aware than that. Don't be crazy. You feel me? So let's go ahead. Let's get back into these comments, man. I'm just trying to tell the people. I'm trying to warn them. I'm trying to be a soothing mind and a soothing mindset to the people. You feel me? All right. So y'all probably can't see this. We're going to go ahead and boost this up over here on this side of the game. So Amaya Longoria, I think it's bullshit. People love to talk shit about Belonga. Why they not talking about Angulio elbowing him all night? Look at the fight again. It was even a bite. People be hating on him for no reason. I respect your perspective, but at the end of the day, Belonga admitted himself he tried to Mike Tyson him due to frustration. I said I respect your perspective, but at the end of the day, Berlanga admitted himself he tried to Mike Tyson him due to frustration in the post-fight press conference. It's a fact. It's a fact. That's not taking anything away from Berlanga. Berlanga still won. He's still a perspective. I said a perspective. He's still a prospect that's coming up, and he has a bright future. No one's taking that away from him. No one's arguing that. No one's disputing that. No one feels any way when it comes to that. That's nothing that needs to be argued or talked about. We're just literally saying, we're just putting out there like, hey, look, this is the case. He admitted himself. Hey, we on the bite side of the game. You feel me? And there's nothing wrong with that. There is though, because you can find. Anyways, on to the next one. Danny Garcia versus Arizona Lara. Danny Garcia basically was calling out Lara. Obviously, we know that fight's not happening. Garcia versus Jose Benavidez Sr. is happening. That's going to be coming up soon. But Lara versus Garcia might be a fight in the future that might possibly happen. I can see that happening at 154. That would be a hell of a fight. But Danny Blaze Sin commented back and said he better stay away from Lara. Danny has problems with boxers. Lara could punch and box. I agree. But do you think Lara would be able to take Danny's power? Lara isn't no spring chicken. He's not the young gun he used to be, you know? And you got to keep that in mind. Oh, we got It Snipers in the building. What's good with It Snipers? Yo, I haven't been here in a while, but that new job I was telling y'all about got me up and down, but the money pay good. I'm going to be here tomorrow for the big UFC card. No, salute to you, It Snipers. You already know, OG of the channel, man. Appreciate you, brother. Good to hear the new job is treating you well, too, man. Good to hear that. That's beautiful. I try to like every video I can. No, I still support the channel. I already know it's not, but man, you ain't never got to explain, bro. Nothing but salute, man. If you can get up in here tomorrow, always, but you already know you're the OG of the channel forever, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you hopping up in here, man, showing some love for the night. You know, I'm up in here I'm just sitting here on the fluent side of the game, man. Just over here, just responding to comments, man. Showing love to the people. Appreciate you, It's Sniper, hopping up in here, man. I'm gonna keep it up right there. Trinidad Herrera, man. It's Snipers, y'all know, man. OG of the channel, man. Nothing but salutations, salute, man. That's what Fluencefridays is gonna be about. It's all about supporting and showing love to the community, man. You know what I'm saying? To the family. So salute to It's Snipers, man. Been a part of the game, been a part of the family, been following us, been part of it, man. Just rolling through for a long time. So appreciate your support, everything you do, man. Good to hear that the new job's treating you well, brother. As always, man. Happy 4th of July, too, man. Hopefully the weekend is treating you right. Rolling up just a little bit. We got Manolo Rodriguez responding also to the Albert Belonga fine for $10K and also being suspended for the bite. It was an attempted bite and fined 6 months, not 10 months. Thank you for the correction on the suspension length. Suspension length, because he was right on that. But it was definitely a bite. Longa admitted it himself. He's right on the suspension length, excuse me. But I'm like, trying to tell me that it wasn't a bite is crazy. I don't even know why they're trying to defend that. Like he said in the post-fight interview, yo, I tried the Mike Tyson, bro. His Sniper said thoughts on Izzy versus Cannonier. Look, man, I'm like, what I love about this card, like right off the bat, what I love about this card is like it makes me reminisce, man, back to when cards, you know what I'm saying? Back when, you know what I'm saying, back to OG days, we was really doing this and the cards were stacked. Remember, we used to watch UFC cards, you know what I'm saying, starting from the prelims, going up, or whatever the case may be. But that's why I'm so excited for this, because I'm gonna be watching this from the co-main event of the prelim cards all the way through the main. But for Jared Cannonier versus Israel, I just think I have Israel winning the fight, but I think Cannonier can definitely surprise us. I think his power, his patience, his ability to take damage, his ability to just keep moving forward. I think that's going to showcase something. Like I see Cannonier as like a new age Yoel Romero, you know what I'm saying? Minus the wrestling. You feel me? So I think there's dangers in fighting Cannonier. But I also think Cannonier's at a perfect point in his career, his age, where he's going to be able to try and capitalize or utilize certain aspects that Yoel wasn't able to do when he fought Israel and see if it works. So I think it's going to be an exciting fight. It's either going to be a really exciting fight or it's either going to be like a really boring fight. Like that's how I see it going, basically. It's not per se. Izzy's my favorite UFC fighter, but I honestly see Cannonier upsetting. Don't want to predict this one, but I got this feeling. See, that's how I'm somewhere in that same realm where it's like I don't want to predict it. I don't want to say this is what's gonna happen or this is the case, but just Cannonier's like everyone's talking about the fact that he lost to Robert Whitaker, right? And there's like he lost to Robert Whitaker. Israel beat Robert Whitaker, multiple times. So that's MMA math is gonna work, but Also, Robert Whitaker beat Yoel Romero twice. Izzy beat Yoel once, but it wasn't as impressive. So it's like you can put all these different things together. MMA math doesn't necessarily work. So the reason why I think Cannonier poses a very interesting threat toward Israel is because he's going to be able to take the damage. He's going to be able to keep walking through it, and he's going to be able to try and land all night. And the cardio is going to be there. Yoel and Cannonier is like miles differently when you talk about cardio. Yoel has to preserve himself. Cannonier necessarily doesn't. You feel me? And I think that's what's going to be. I think Cannonier will take a lot more chances than Yoel, so it's going to be interesting to see. I'm still edging Israel because Israel is just a better striker, miles ahead of anybody in the division other than maybe Pereira. But I wouldn't be surprised if you never know. So I'm all in for this card. The card's gonna be fucking crazy. I can't wait for that. And we're gonna transition to that soon. It's still early because I'm not gonna cut off the comments early. Because even if I do stop the comments and go over, we're gonna but we're definitely we got a long night ahead of us, people. One of them long streams, you feel me? Because we definitely gonna be doing a reaction or a watch of the UFC ceremonials for this fight card tomorrow, because it's been a long time since I've been this excited for an MMA card, man. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait. But let's get back into these comments. God damn it. Salute to Marcus R. It's the first time I seen you commenting. If this ain't the first time, excuse me, brother. And this is in reaction to me watching Arthur Beterbiev versus Joe Smith Jr. Haney above Beterbiev on the list, please. Give me some of what you're smoking because it's some good stuff. Oh shit. You're not wrong, brother. Definitely. It's good. But Haney should be above Arthur, regardless, my opinion. So I said, you're not wrong, brother. Definitely is good, but Haney should be above Arthur, regardless, in my opinion. Yeah, I know, man. They don't call me Fluence for nothing. But damn, that's how I feel. You feel me? It's Sniper said, UFC card's been good this year, especially that one fight night where every fight included included prelims were KOs. Yeah, that was I think that if that wasn't last week, it was the weekend before that. It was the weekend before that. This weekend too for boxing, I didn't even know Joe Joyce is fighting this weekend. I don't really care because he's fighting Christian Hammer, but that's happening. But I can't wait for the UFC card. That's going to be crazy. It's been a minute since I've really just been just hype. Because even the one you're talking about is Snipers like that. I didn't expect that card to be as fire as it was, but you just had to watch it and be like, okay, that shit was fire. You feel me? This is one of the cards I think in a minute where it's just like, damn, it's like you would be crazy to miss it. You feel me? And we definitely, and we gonna get on that. We gonna get on that. I ain't gonna get away the comments yet. You feel me? Aaron, in response to watching Arthur Beterbiev versus Joe Smith Jr., said, "You on point with the Khabib comparison? Beterbiev and Khabib from the same city in Dagestan." And that was to Zen. Zen made the comparison. He said he saw Khabib and Beterbiev being very similar. So salute to Zen. I remember that. Obviously, man, I can't spell nothing. Like, damn, I got to use spell check for everything. Salute to you, though, Aaron. You feel me? Hopefully, you subscribe to the channel. All right, let me get this one. Let's make sure I had the comments good. But Boxing with Sean said in response to Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G trilogy set for September. I was trying to figure out. I didn't know what weight class it was going to be. I didn't know it was going to be at 160. It was going to be at 168. Because it didn't, necessarily say. Excuse me, in that particular article, Boxing with Sean came, cleared it up for your boy. It will be 168 for the undisputed titles. How do you think will fare moving up a weight class at such an older age? I don't know if Boxing with Sean responded to that, but how do you think Triple G will fare moving up a weight class at such an older age? Because I think that's all strategic from Canelo, man. Hey, I'm gonna fight Triple G at a weight class that he's not used to being at, And it's different if you're talking about somebody in a particular instance where it's like, I'm a younger guy, we can track it. Like you seen what happened with Billy Joe when he moved up, you know what I'm saying? Billy Joe looked crazy. Make sure y'all come up here, man. Hit that like button, man. Show some love. We having fun. Fluence Friday. You know what I'm saying? Respond to the comments. We're gonna get to the UFC 276 ceremonial weigh-ins. We're gonna talk about Regis Prograis feeling like he's getting ducked. We only at the beginning of the stream, y'all. We finna go crazy all night. So this is the beginning. So we finna have fun, but so much shit we gonna be finna talk about. It's not per se. Ray Vargas. Wait, I think I'm missing the actual comment from. Oh, okay, no, that's good. Ray Vargas versus Mark Mighty Gasso. If I'm not wrong, both undefeated. We got great fights coming up, but keep replying to those comments. I'm gonna be here watching. Absolutely, man. We having fun tonight, man. We having fun. Hopefully, everyone's having a good time Friday, man. Let me know how y'all Friday was. Rate your Friday out of 5, 1 to 5. Let me know how y'all feeling, man. It's Sniper went on to say that fight next week, by the way. Okay, facts. Definitely. That's gonna be a 5 fight. We're gonna check that out. Let's get to these comments, man. Salute to Boxing with Shah, Ebony Sweet. Respond to Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Luis Ortiz is confirmed for September 4th. I can't wait for that fight, y'all. I cannot wait for that fight. Ebony Sweet said, is it just me or did Ruiz star power dim since fighting AJ? I want to say it dimmed. More so, his inactivity is what played a part in his popularity declining. Y'all see that? You see how I wrote that? I'm telling y'all, man, I used to be in journalism. I want to say it dim. More so, his inactivity is what played a part in his popularity declining. Because I'm like, I think it didn't really matter that he lost to AJ. I think if he was able to come back out, he continued to fight, do what he was supposed to do, I think it would have been straight. But I think more so in his, you know what I'm saying, is his case, you know what I'm saying, he got injured. He was taking his time coming back. So people just started having a disinterest in what was going on with Andy Ruiz. He really shocked the world. And he really could have capitalized off it, but he just chilled. You know what I'm saying? He really enjoyed the money. I'm not mad at it. Do what you do. You feel me? Sniper said, definitely a solid form. Getting paid tomorrow. Gonna be good. How is yours, man? Today I'll definitely give it a 4. I'll give it a 4. Man, what? I'll give it a 3.7, 3.7, 3.8. I haven't ate yet, so I'm a little grumpy. You feel me? I'm being honest with you. I haven't ate yet. I'm a little grumpy. So 3.7, 3.8. But once I eat, it'll probably be about a 4. So solid Friday though. I'm not gonna be like, actually, I'm enjoying this goddamn stream so much. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm having a good time. So appreciate you. Appreciate the Sniper. Everybody come up in here, man. Show some love, man. Like I said, we only at the beginning of this. We got a lot of shit we finna cover. Nathan Kano came in on the Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G trilogy set. He had some things to say. He said Triple G already beat Canelo twice. Canelo will get no credit being the 40-year-old Ganelli either. That sounds like an excuse, my brother, because definitely on paper they got Canelo beating them both times. Now, do I agree with that? No, I don't. But at the end of the day, you basically are saying, hey, I believe Ganelli already beat him twice, so Canelo's just basically, cherry picking. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, there's a reason why he's fighting him at this type of time. So I'm really playing devil's advocate. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not agreeing with you, but I can see both sides of the coin. So respect your opinion. It definitely is convenient timing for Canelo. I'll say that. So respect your opinion. It definitely is convenient time for Canelo. I'll say that. I can't disagree with that. Not even in the slightest. It's snipers. There you go. OG on the Jamal Charlo wants to be undisputed. He's scared of Benavidez. Simple as that. And y'all go check out. Remember, I'm back at it. Remember, I'm dropping questions in the community board for y'all to answer and to react to. Always expect questions on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. I want to hear your opinions. It also helps for me, create a content that y'all gonna be interested in, etc. So, as Sniper said, he's scared of Benavidez. Simple as that. I can't disagree. I honestly don't know what Jamal plans to do to make a statement in this division. Or actually, let me change that. Or actually, in his legacy. Because after now, because I'm like, he is a champion, so I can't disagree. I honestly don't know what Jamal plans to do to make a statement in his division, or actually in his legacy. Because it's like he does have a belt, he is undefeated. You can't take that away from Jamal. But at the same time, it's like, who has he fought? Who's he fought? I don't know if you guys saw Ryan Garcia. He responded to Canelo when Canelo basically said, you haven't done nothing. I was, champion at 20 years old. And Ryan Garcia said, well, hey, you fought a bum to become champion. I don't have no one to fight as a bum to become champion. It's like our division is stacked right now. So he's not wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying? Y'all keep that in mind right there. So salute to Ryan Garcia as always, man. High desert all day. We're moving up. James Johnson was good with it. He's in response to Jamal Charlo. He wants to be undisputed at 160. He said Benavidez, unlike Jamal, Charlo doesn't have the balls to move up to make it happen. Oh, so that's interesting, the contrast of statements we just had here. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and stir this up a little bit. We're going to stir it up. I want to get sound effects and shit like that. That'd be fun. I need to get some sound effects and shit. Because on the same video, his sniper said he's scared of Benavidez. Simple as that. But then James Johnson is saying Benavidez, unlike Jamal Charlo, doesn't have the balls to move up or down to make it happen. Now, I'll be 100 with y'all because y'all know I'm 100. Y'all know I'm real. Y'all know I'm honest, especially now I'm fluencing the motherfucker. And we ain't even the nitty gritty of this video. Hey, see, I already know this is going to be a great live just because how I'm feeling, how everything's going. I'm not even up like that, man. We got a lot of shit we finna cover. I already know it's going to be a great live. So y'all buckle up, whether y'all going to be late, whether y'all going to be early, whether y'all going to be in the mid, whether y'all not going to like it and all, man. Show some love. Hit the like button. But it's going to be a good time because I'm like, I love the contrast in the two in these particular things. But I do side with It Snipers here because It Snipers is coming from a place of facts or a place of statistics. And a lot of people will say, well, he's saying he's scared of. That's emotion. All right. Maybe I can't agree with what he's particularly implementing of being scared, but you can agree with him more because there's more so things that back behind, that there's more so statistics and facts that back up what he's saying than the fact that Benavidez is willing to or is not willing to move up or down, but Jamal Charlo is willing to move up and down. Now, there could be even arguments within that argument, right? But okay, James Johnson saying Benavidez, unlike Jamal Charlo, doesn't have the balls to move up or down. Jamal has not moved up or moved down. Neither has Benavidez. So neither of them has moved up. Neither has moved down. So you can't say either of one of them has the balls to move up or down when neither one of them has moved up or down. That doesn't even make any sense, right? But at the same time, someone could come at me and say, well, how do you know he's scared of Benavidez? Good point. I'm canceling out my own argument. But even with that being said, I'm going to respond to this. To James Johnson, I kind of went in a whole circle. My bad about that, y'all. But Benavidez isn't like Jamal Charlo. It's going to be Jamal Charlo doesn't have the balls to move up or down to make it happen. But let me get my shit right. Doesn't have the balls to make it. When has Jamal moved up in weight or moved down? That's my only question. When has Jamal moved up in weight or when has he ever moved down? That's my only question. No disrespect. All right. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Because we got some more things that I definitely want to talk about. But I want to get a little bit into the ceremonial wins now. We're about 38, 40 minutes into this. We're definitely going to hop back into the comments. But let's go ahead. What's up, people? What's up, people? Hold on. Okay, so It's Snipers. Thank you for the comments, man. It would be understandable if he fought people like Triple G or Andrade and stayed at 160, but he's fighting Selecki, who got destroyed by Andrade, and Gabriel Rosado. It's Sniper said, Benavidez is barely making 168, so how can he possibly make 165 catch weight or God knows who? And see, that was my point where I was saying, I was like, you can't argue David Benavidez isn't willing to come down But Jamal Charlo was willing to go up. But Jamal Charlo was fought at 160 his entire career, other than 154. He moved up from 154. Jamal Charlo is not a big 160er. People don't want to talk about this. A lot of people don't. You guys aren't boxing heads enough because you don't watch the Charlo twins. A lot of people don't understand that. The rumor of the reason why Jamal Charlo moved up from 154 obviously was because his brother, his twin brother at 154, he could do his thing. And so he moved up to 160. But Jamal Charlo was a small 160 technically. He's not a big 160. So him at 168, I don't think his power would translate. His power doesn't really translate to 160. And it's like people don't keep that in mind. People are so quick. So I'm like 168. I'm like, people forget what David Benavidez, like, he can't cut down to 160. Do you guys realize he's only 24 years old? He's barely turning 25. He hasn't grown. He's not a grown man yet. And he's that big. How hard? Like, you know how hard it would be for. Anyways, I don't want to get in that because we finna go into some of these weigh-ins. And now I'm hoping, because I did it. I'm not doing it off the UFC channel, and I'm not doing it off the ESPN channel. I'm gonna watch it off the MMA fighting channel. So hopefully don't flag it and take this video down. But I wanted to watch the ceremonial weigh-ins for this card, man. I wanted to watch it with the people. I did. So I'm gonna be taking a chance. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm not done with responding to comments. We're gonna get back to the comments, but I think this is a good time. Actually, before we get into that, no. Actually, yeah, I think this is a good time. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Because there's also some things I want to talk about when it comes to Prograis. But I don't want to get into that just yet. We might get into that. We might talk about it, but let's start this off because I do actually want to take me a little break myself. You know what I'm saying? Go to the side and get a little bit fluenced and come back and we get lit. We get turned up. So let's pull that up. We gonna pull it up. Y'all don't flag me. So we're gonna be getting in it. We got the UFC 276 ceremonial weigh-ins. Reaction, y'all see it, y'all feel it, y'all be it. We still gonna get back to the boxing. We got a lot of things we finna talk about. You feel me? We only at the beginning of the screen. Stream. We finna have fun. We finna go crazy. So let's get it.
Weight division, Jessica Rose Clark versus Julia Stoliarenko.
I don't know if we get copywritten because of this background music, but I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 5.
First up on the scale, Julia Stoliarenko, 136. And her opponent, Jessica Rose Clark.
this thing. I'm gonna mute the music. Had the weigh-ins going for a little bit. What I'm finna do, I'm gonna stop the screen, and we're gonna go right back to the comments. Had to have a little break right there. You feel me? We was going crazy, having a good time, talking some good boxing. So I had to take me a little break, man. So y'all excuse me for that, man. Anybody who's up in here, who, you know what I'm saying, anybody who's came, supported, I appreciate y'all. If you have come up in here and you ain't hit the like, man, hit that like button, man. Show some love, man. We here, Fluence Friday, man. We having a good time. It's one of those nights. It's one of those nights, man. I ain't lying to you, man. So y'all saw already what, you know what I'm saying, I was showing while I took my little break, man. We had the UFC weigh-ins. We definitely gonna go crazy for those. Like I said, we got the reaction coming for that. Had to go to the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna react, and we're gonna be extra into it when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the fights that we really gonna be here for tomorrow for the Fluence Lounge. So everybody's in the loop and everybody know what's going on when it comes to that. But you know what I'm saying, y'all be ready for that. Y'all already know what's happening. And two, hopefully if we get there, I don't know if we're gonna get to the particular subject, but we're gonna talk about Regis Prograis basically feeling like he's been being ducked. So we got a good time ahead of us, man. Hopefully y'all been enjoying y'all night. Hopefully everything's been going good, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. We got Fluence motherfucking Friday here. And like I said before, man, y'all got a lot to expect from us when it comes to this channel, man. So be ready for that. So I'm making sure everything's set up the way I want it to be set up. Y'all forgive me for that. For to go crazy with. Okay, let's go. All right, so we back up in it when it comes to the comments. James Johnson said, if Benavidez truly wants to fight, simply agree to a catch weight. And that was in in response to Jamal Charlo claim that he wants to be undisputed at 160. But Charlo is a big guy, right? So he can't go up to 168 and stop bullshit. So he can go up to 168 and stop bullshit. So I don't understand this narrative. So I'm gonna correct this narrative. I'm happy we here, baby. So y'all see, sometimes you know what I'm saying, you gotta fold them through. You gotta find your way. You gotta have those little you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it get rough, but you gotta find your way through the patch. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through it. You feel me? But look, um, Carlo isn't big 168. He came up from 154 to 160 because of his brother, Wilden. So Charlo wasn't big for 168. He came up from 154 to 160 because of his brother, y'all Wilden. Y'all just seen, like I was saying, like in reference when I was coming down right here, like yeah, see, I'm very mutual. Like, cause here I was in respect to snipers. You know what I'm saying? He's scared of Benavidez. I can't disagree. I honestly don't know what Jamal plans to do to make a statement in his division or actually in his legacy. But I'm speaking specifically to his division because he necessarily hasn't made any moves in the division to do anything, right? But then James Johnson comes and says Benavidez and like Jamal Charlo doesn't have the balls to move up or down. And I said, when has Jamal moved up in weight or moved down? And if he was wrong, right, he would say from 154 up to 160. So he would know that Jamal that's me setting a trap to see if he'll take the bait. You know what I'm saying? Because if he'll say, well, he moved up from 154 to 160. Exactly. He's a way smaller point than David Benavidez. Benavidez has been a 168er since he was 18 years old. Like, there's a possibility he might easily need to move up to light heavyweight because 168 is too hard of a cut for him when he gets older and he starts, really maintain. So James Johnson comes and he says, if Benavidez truly wants to fight, simply agree to a catch weight. Stockton, California. Salute to Stockton. But Charlo was a big guy, right? So he can go up to 168 and stop bullshitting. Charlo isn't big for 168. My response, he came from 154 to 160 because of his brother, y'all Wilder. So I say that. Here comes James. I appreciate you too, James Johnson, always, man. Like the comments you making, all that, man. You really a lot of energy into the channel, and I appreciate that, man. Disagree, put your perspective. That's what we want, man. That's what we appreciate, man. We don't want like minds, man. We want different minds. As long as we're respectful, we keeping it, you know what I'm saying, 100, man. We appreciate that. So why would Jamal feel compelled to go up 2 divisions and Benavidez not be willing to give up anything? This was in response to Jamal Charlo claims he wants to be undisputed. You're not wrong. but Jamal needs a bigger fight. See, I'm fair across the boards sooner than Benavidez does. All the time. Okay, you're not wrong, but Jamal, excuse me, but Jamal needs a bigger fight sooner than Benavidez does. It's called Father Time. Because y'all know Jamal's older than Benavidez. So with that being the case, you know what I'm saying? James Johnson going crazy. Going up two divisions is very risky. As Canelo, he's just shown make it make sense. I agree. But at this point, I say I agree, but at this point, what other choices does he have? Because he doesn't have many. Like, let's be real. All right, Hammer 7600 facts, bro. Yard all the way. It's crazy how the UK fans support Dillian White over Yard. All right, for that, I'm gonna do a like button right there. We 51 minutes into it. So I'm gonna leave this joint on this point right here, and we finna go into the next topic. Salute to the people. You already know next Friday we finna go crazy for the respond to the comments part 5. But let's go ahead and watch the rest of these ceremonial state weigh-ins for the UFC 276. Now, I'm very personally excited for this. You know what I'm saying? By the way, salute to everybody on the Black Goose side of the game. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody who commented for real. Nothing but love. And I want to say this too to the Black Goose TV family, man. Please, man, keep supporting, man. Let's keep growing. Let's keep going crazy. I got a lot of things planned for y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man, just look out. Like I said, the community board's back cracking. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. I'm definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, every time. Just check it out. We got questions every time. Um, y'all look out for probably it's gonna be the mid-July or end of July. I'm finna be dropping a mixtape for y'all. It's gonna be on I just put it on SoundCloud. It's gonna be free. I'll probably put it on this channel at some point. It might be the same time, whatever the case may be. But just look out for new shit, man. I'm telling y'all, man, we got some shit for y'all, man. So we're gonna be finna go crazy. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and go into these weigh-ins, man, because tomorrow, man, I don't care. I know we a boxing channel, we love boxing. But sometimes we gotta switch it up. We don't go this way with it. Just cause, try not to get crazy copywritten. Let's go. Which fight this? I'm not sure which fight this is. I'm excited though, man, to be 100 with you. Like, it's been a long time when I really just wanted to. So this one, this one I'm finna do. Cause I'm like, I'm not necessarily interested in this fight. I'm gonna go right where, even though it's Uriah Hall, man, this is crazy. This is a stat card. Uriah Hall is just. I would love to watch this fight, but I'm not gonna watch that fight because I know I gotta get my workout in. So I'm gonna go to where I know I'm gonna be watching the fight, even though there's fights that I want to see. Like, this is a break. Like, back in the day, if my, like, ooh, I think that brother right there is finna knock him out. Anyways, um, I'm gonna watch it from where I'm gonna actually watch the fight, and we're gonna go Fluence Lounge tomorrow. Tomorrow's finna be a good day, man. I can't wait. I think Ian Gary finna put the work on, young brother. Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna watch this Cowboy Jim Miller fight. I'm not. I'm gonna be 100 with you. This is where I'm watching it. Right here. Right here. This is where I'm gonna be watching the pay-per-view card. You feel me? Right here. Jalen the Spider Turner. You feel? Which Brad Riddell. This is where I'm gonna start. This is where we're gonna be on the Fluence Lounge tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for this. We finna be going crazy tomorrow. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna have a good time tomorrow, man. Good food, good people, good vibes. You already know what it is, man. It's gonna be crazy. Happy July 4th. We finna be wild. Y'all already know how we get down, Black Gucci. This. I can't wait for this card. It's been a minute since I've been so excited. For an MMA card, man. I'm not even finna lie to you. It's gonna be a firefight. That's gonna be a firefight. So I'm starting off on the main event of the prelims, man. Main event of the prelims, man. No cap, nothing like that. There's no reason to cap. What's the point for it? You feel me? So I'm like, I'm coming right in on the beginning. I'm coming right in on the beginning of the main card. Here we go. Sean O'Malley, Pedro Moonhose. I love it. I love that Pedro getting this opportunity. Hey, salute. What's good with it, last one? You feel me? Good to see you in the building, brother. How you doing, man? Hopefully everything good with you, man. Blessings. He said, "What video? It's for the UFC 276 weigh-ins coming up in tomorrow, man. Fluence Lounge, man. I'm going crazy. It's gonna be a great card. It's been a minute for me personally. I know some people will probably disagree. We've definitely had some great cards, like Snipers pointed out earlier. Some very, very, very good cards. But I think this is one of the this is the first cards in a while, in my opinion, since UFC has been with the ESPN, where it's stacked, where I'm really just paying attention from a certain standpoint. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be fire. I can't wait for this. Sherman TV, what's good with it? Are they fighting out? No. It's not. It's not till tomorrow. We just previewing, brother. Just a preview. We just watching the weigh-ins. That's it. Just the weigh-ins. Having a good time. Tomorrow night, absolutely, absolutely. We just previewing the weigh-ins. That's it. Last one. I haven't seen any UFC for ages. I should probably tune in. Hey, tune in tomorrow. Last one for real. Because the only boxing tomorrow is Joe Joyce versus Christian Hammer. That's gonna be earlier in the day. You'll probably not be that interested in it. I figured Joe Joyce should knock out Christian Hammer. This is and I'm with you, Lost One. I've been watching UFC, but I haven't been as interested because ever since they got the ESPN deal, it's been different. They haven't been stacking cards like that. So you got to watch like the co-main event, main event. But this card, this is it, man. This is gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a real good time. Who I got winning? Between Adesanya and Cannonier, Derek Cannonier. I got Adesanya. It's gonna be a good fight though. Hey, this is only the beginning. It's gonna get even better. I promise. I promise y'all. It's gonna get better. I promise y'all. I promise. Yeah, but we're gonna go crazy for it tomorrow on the Fluence Lounge on the UFC side of the game. Y'all saw right there, that was Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler finna be going crazy. Versus Barbina. So we got Sean O'Malley versus Pedro Moonhose. That's a crazy ass fight. I'm also before that, I'm actually gonna watch the main event of the prelims. I haven't watched the prelims in a long time. Jalen Turner versus Brad Riddell. And then so after that is gonna be Pedro Moonhose versus Sean O'Malley. And then this is what we got right here. We got Alex Pereira. If you guys don't know, um, he beat Israel Adesanya 2 times in kickboxing, and he knocked him out the second time. So UFC has a lot of hype behind him because they want to, eventually have Pereira versus Adesanya. You know what I'm saying? I think there'll be a lot of hype behind that. But he's fighting Strickland. If you guys didn't watch the press conference, Strickland was going crazy, man. He was talking a lot of shit toward Adesanya. He was telling him he had fingernails and you painted him. It's crazy. Last one said teamed up with ESPN. I didn't even know that day night was all about control, making guys fight each other for the firefights. You got to remember, when I see Dana White, I see Bob Arum Jr. Dana White is very similar to Bob Arum, the way he views things, but the difference is he believes in pay-per-views. So look at this right here. That's Pineda right there. I think Strickland's gonna get flatlined. I think he's gonna get humbled. I think Pineda's gonna take his whole life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely, man. We're gonna live Fluence Lounge. Also, we're gonna have Zen up in the building. Sherman TV. You might be. I'm not sure. You might be. You know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. You might be new to the Black Goose TV family, but yeah, we're gonna have Zen up in the building. We're gonna go Fluence Lounge, man. We just have fun, man. We just watch the fight. We talk, chill. It's a good time, man. It's a good time, man. Real good time. You got to be in there. Oh, okay. We got Max Holloway coming up in here. Max also was on the card. Last one. Max has been, man, he's been hyped. I never seen Max's hype before. Like he's been on another level, you know what I'm saying, type hype. I got to give it respect. It really made me like really tuned in. I'm not even going to lie to you. Oh, salute to you, Sherman TV. Appreciate you being up in here, man. Nothing but love from the Black Goose TV family. Also, I'm surprised Eddie didn't try and sneak in there. Hey, yo, Eddie gets his hand in anything, bro. But no, hey, you know what's funny? Last one. Oh, okay. They said, wait, hold on. They said Max went crazy right here. But you know what's funny? Eddie, he's starting to do interviews with Errol Hawani, who's he's majority MMA. But it's like he just like I'm like this guy. He's this guy. But I love Eddie. I think Eddie. Some people they clown me for that when I say that on my videos. They'll be like, I can't believe you say you think Eddie's a good promoter. But I think Eddie's a great promoter. If I was a boxer, I would sign with Eddie over everybody. I want to go with Al Heyman. I want to go with Oscar. I want to go with Frank. I want to go with Bob. I want to go with none of them. I go with Eddie. If I had a chance to sign with anyone, I would sign with Eddie Hearn. If I was a boxer, I would do it. That's me. Mm. Let me do this. I'm over here talking. Y'all don't want to hear me talk. Let's see what the stars are saying.
All right, I'm here with Max Holloway, the former champion.
Hey, guys, this guy told me bring the heat tomorrow. The joke's on him. I am the heat. Let him go. Let him go, my diamond.
Max, this is such an important fight for the featherweight division, one of the greatest matchups of all time. You've had two incredibly close fights. Give us your thoughts on what goes down tomorrow night.
I had 10 rounds with this guy. Like I said, tomorrow we don't go past 3. Let's get it.
The former champion, ladies and gentlemen, Max.
What y'all think? Who wins? Who y'all think wins? Volkanovski versus Holloway. Last one said I think the last fight I watched was that last Max Holloway fight. Sherman T said I thought the fight was tonight. Laugh like glad I felt your chopper. Hey, salute. Sherman T. Yeah, no, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. You got time. You ain't miss nothing. Last one said it's really good, Sherman. These guys are really knowledgeable and chill. Absolutely. Everybody, man. The family up in here, man. We be chilling. But what do y'all think, man? Who y'all got winning? Max Holloway, Volkanovski. What's y'all prediction? Look, me personally, I thought the first fight, Volkanovski won clearly. I thought the second fight, I actually gave Max Holloway the fight. I had him winning by 1 round. So I actually think personally it's 1-1. I think the second fight, I personally think Volkanovski is gonna win. That's just my feeling personally. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a good time. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I love the card. I love who's on it. I think there's gonna be a lot of great performances. I can't wait, man. I think it's gonna be a really good time. Like I said, Brad Riddell versus Jalen Turner, Sean O'Malley versus Pedro Munoz. Excuse me. Robbie Lawler versus Barbina, and then Brian Barbina, and then you got Max Holloway versus Alexander Volkanovski for the trilogy, and then to finish it off, man, this is gonna be a fire fight. It's gonna be a beautiful display of striking. It's gonna be very technical. It's gonna be very beautiful. So we might not see the most craziest shit happen, but if you're really in love with technique and seeing some very what art it can be in a form of fighting, I think this is a card to watch. As corny as that may sound. So thank y'all. Let's see what the Volkanovski got to say.
The UFC featherweight king. This is such a big fight.
That's crazy how much they're booing Volkanovski. That's crazy. I wonder if that's gonna play a factor. I wonder also too if it's gonna play a factor if y'all watch the press conference with Sean Strickland going crazy and Israel Adesanya. I wonder if it's gonna play a factor with the guy who beat him twice. The only person who beat him twice in so many years is on the same card as him, and they know that the UFC is pitching. It's crazy, man. I have the utmost respect. Now as I get older, I respect. It's a beautiful thing.
It's such a huge fight for the division and such a huge fight for your reign.
Hit that like button, y'all. If y'all ain't hit the like button, hit the like button, man.
Means to you.
It means everything. Hey, I'm gonna hit him with the free feet, like I said. He can soak up the energy because it doesn't help him tomorrow. Australia, hey, you know I'm bringing that back to you. Love yous.
The champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, enjoy the show. We're gonna put it on.
Alexander Volkanovski.
Hey, Volkanovski was a little emotional right there, man. In my personal opinion, I was like, Volkanovski seemed a little personal right though. The way he just snatched away the microphone. Last one. Who would you bet on? Oh wait, I didn't read the last one. It's really good, Sherman. Oh, who would you bet on? What, do you mean the main event or do you mean the co-main event? Sherman TV. Who do you got on the main card? Do you mean the whole entire main card? Like y'all got to be specific. Like y'all being real vague. Last one said, I don't think booing plays a factor that much once you're in the ring, no matter what. Yeah, but I was like, that's the first time. How many times have you seen Volkanovski booed this much? I'm not saying it's going to play a factor, but he did get hurt by the Korean Zombie. I'm not saying that matters. I'm not saying Max Holloway has power like that. But at the same time, I'll be interested to see how much these head games are going to play into factor because I feel like we're seeing a lot of greats dealing with a lot of head games that they didn't expect that was going to happen, including Israel Adesanya. And that's just my personal opinion. Because this is what I want to do real quick. Because I'm not going to beat a dead horse. No, I'm going to leave it. We're going to roll up into it. Because it's the same thing when it comes to Jared Cannonier. Because I'm like, they booing him like crazy too.
Official weight 185.5 for the challenger. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last Nile tester, Adesanya.
So real quick, I'm just going to stop it right there. Just real quick. I know you're like, man, why are you stopping it right there? Look. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I'm getting a little older up in there in age, but for some reason, I feel like this pay-per-view is going to be crazy. I don't know what's in me that's saying this. I don't know what's in me that's hitting me because it's rare. But something in me, there's a reason why I'm watching this. And I feel like this is going to be the crazy. So it's like, what is y'all prediction? Because y'all asking me. And I'm like, y'all asking me what my prediction is. No, what's y'all prediction? Who do y'all think is going to win this fight? How do you think it's going to go down? What do y'all think, Black Goose TV family? It's not about what I think. It's about what y'all think. This is what this whole channel is about. It's not what I think. What do y'all think? Because I don't know why I got a feeling, but I don't like. What do y'all think about this, man? I think it's going to be crazy.
Official weight 183.5 for the champion.
It's going to be a good fight, man. I'm finna work out crazy tomorrow just so I can feel like I'm in the same shape. I just say over there, he's towering over Canier, man. But if you see Canier, man, he got some long arms, man. He gonna reach that chin real easy. Bat it out. Shitty.
I'm here with the challenger,
He
Jared
broke away
Cannonier.
first.
Jared, you have risen through the
Does that
division
matter?
to the top of the
Has it
heap.
ever mattered?
Final challenge is tomorrow night against the undisputed champion. Give us your thoughts on how this goes down.
It's not the final challenge. It's just the next challenge. I'm the final challenge. I'm ready to show up. I'm ready to blow up. I'm ready to throw up my fist in victory and take my belt home. It's going down.
Good luck to you, sir. The challenger, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champ.
I'm not mad at that. That was cold. But you can see that there for Izzy.
It's a difficult challenge. You face so many now. Give us your thoughts on what this means tomorrow night to defend your title against Jared Cannonier.
This is the biggest show of the year. And I'm going to make it look easy. Because King Kong ain't got shit on me.
The challenger, ladies and gentlemen, and the champ.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I feel the same. I don't normally care about the UFC, but this fight I want to see Sean O'Malley win. I want to see the whole card. I'm not mad at it. I don't got no problems with it. I don't got nothing to say, nothing bad to say about it. I think it's gonna be a good card. That's how I feel about it. So we gonna go crazy. I'm gonna be a. It's crazy. The one like this is always usually how it goes. You expect some, and usually just the opposite. But I'm not gonna believe this in this particular aspect. I'm not gonna believe this in this particular instance. In my head, I'm gonna be like, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna watch that main event, Jalen Turner versus Brad Riddell, and then we're gonna go into Sean O'Malley versus Pedro Moonhost, and after that we're going to Robbie Lawler versus Brian Barbina, and after that, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're gonna go into the co-main event, and after that, we're gonna go into the main event. And it's gonna be an absolutely barn burner because all we're gonna see is some of the best strikers, some of the best knockout artists, some of the guys who like to engage and never not engage, and that's gonna be the most fierce card. But usually, or sometimes, or in some cases, the cards that you think gonna be the best, they end up being the opposite. I'm hoping that's not gonna be the case. I'm gonna put all my attention and all that, you know what I'm saying, into that. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but we're gonna see. So make sure y'all tune into that. Make sure you're on the same level when it comes to that thing right there. You feel me? It's Friday night, man. What y'all on, man? Hopefully everybody good. Look, I had a good time. Look, I wanted to get into the Regis Prograis shit, but I'm not going to get into it tonight because I don't think it's necessary. I think we had a good time when it came to the particulars. You know what I'm saying? We talked about everything, but make sure y'all tune in when we come and we do the Fluence Lounge tomorrow, man. It's going to be a good time, man. Show some love, man. You already know what it is, man. Appreciate y'all. As always, man, support the channel, man. Come on. Come on, man. Support the goddamn channel. As always, on Schwarzenegger side of the game, man. I'll be back with more boxing. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Keep it up.